Welcome to Brave Healer Productions. It's time to experience what's possible. So, what do you think makes a visionary mind tick? We are about to find out. Welcome, everyone. I'm Laura DeFranco, the CEO of Brave Healer Productions, where we're helping the world experience what's possible. And here today to help me with that mission is one of our visionary badass panel speakers who will be inspiring you at the 100th book celebration on May 31st. Welcome, Colleen Avis. What's happening?
Hello, and congratulations. How exciting to be celebrating 100 books.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
awesome.
I know. I'm going to pinch myself.
I'm so
Okay.
happy to be part of them.
I'm so grateful to you, first and foremost. I want to tell everyone a little bit about you, and then I'm going to pour some more gratitude on you because being in your world has taken me to other levels. But you guys, Colleen Avis is an award-winning author, certified Chopra Life Coach, and Ayurveda and Mindfulness Mentor. She's spent the last decade guiding clients to create spaces they love to live in, mind, body, and home. She embraces the whole person and believes all our spaces are beautifully intertwined. So when I thought about doing this visionary panel and also bringing you guys on to have a little chat about this, I started to think about what makes this visionary mind tick. And when I think about a visionary, you are in my mind all the time. Like you're just popping up into my mind as this other level thinker, collaborator, community builder, all of these things that have literally changed my life. You're about also. So, what do you think is the mark of a visionary thinker?
I think the mark of a visionary thinker, and I know this has been really true for me, is to be coming from a place of service, knowing myself deeply. And that has been a journey. And really, truly knowing myself deeply has always chunked back up to love and this idea that the more that I can give myself in love allows me to give more love outwardly. And that truly is coming from a place of service. And so for me, no matter what visionary space you're in, serving yourself, serving others in whatever capacity it might be is always part of a life full of vision that I think is purposeful.
Well, like you are that every single day. You are that every time we talk. You're that every time I've been with you in person. How do you not burn out, Miss Colleen?
Yeah, well, I used to burn out a lot. So let's not, hide behind the mask. And there are times that I still burn out and I forget that my bucket needs to be filled. So recently I've been calling it the love bucket and the not love bucket. I was using another word, but now I'm using not love. And the idea is that if we continue to pour love into the bucket, for ourselves first, whether that be something simple as standing up for 5 minutes to walk around, um, really not burning out is about being in service to yourself first. Um, Pouring from an empty cup, I tried that for a long time, and I found myself on a kitchen floor. But really thinking about yourself as a wholeness and a worthy source to take care of really does start to short wire the I have to people please thing, right? It's like, well, if I want to people please and I enjoy doing that, I probably need to be whole. So there's a lot of focus and mindset around reminding myself that I'm worthy and reminding myself that by being healthy, I have more to give.
Yeah, I love that. What a brilliant
Is that
summary.
right? I don't know.
It's a
That's what
brilliant,
I do.
yeah, it's a brilliant summary of it and a really good reminder. And I know there's people listening who need to hear the reminder again because they do all those things as well. Um, so part of the magic for me has been collaboration. Collaboration brought this company to being able to celebrate its 100th project. Like it's the whole reason, right? What has collaboration meant for you in your life and your business? Tell me about that.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, I really from the root of collaboration came from one of my lowest moments in life where I found myself in a community that surrounded me with love and collaboration, whether it be food, housing, kindness, acceptance. And in one of the darkest times, people showed up for me. And that really rooted itself in me. And I think it's from where a lot of my abundance mindset pours out, that there is really room for everyone, and that everyone might not be your person and you might not need to be responsible for serving every person, but there are your people. There are get aligned and be in service. And it can be something really, really small, like showing up at a drive-through petition signing that is something you're about, or it can be something a lot larger, like feeding an entire town. So I think it's really important that we think about where collaboration and alignment serves our largest purpose or desire or heartfelt sense of feeling good. Like it's okay to feel good, right? So find the place where you feel good and then find a way to be in service. Collaboration, I think, follows after that, right? You put yourself out there, and I think collaboration follows. Community definitely follows, because when you show up raw and authentic with a true desire to collaborate, which means I bring something for you and you bring something for me, right? And there's a true co-creation. That co-creation immediately creates community, and the right people show up.
I can feel the power in your examples. You guys can feel the energy of the examples she's using of collaboration. When you feel that beautiful feeling, like there it is right there, right? And then how could that not create community? Exactly. I love
Mm-hmm.
that. I love the tie between those two. It's solid. There are a lot of business owners and entrepreneurs in my world that's probably who's listening to this interview. I want to know what the most important business growth tip you want to share with our audience today is.
Don't stray. I I have strayed thinking, oh, I'll just say yes to, I'm sorry. I have strayed saying, oh, I can say yes to this, or yeah, I'll go help that, and have gotten spread thin. And I think that straying, right? Not that everything isn't worth valuable energy or time, but it doesn't allow me to grow in my own collective and my own community and support people the way I want to support them. And frankly, receive in the same way that I want to be supported in those communities. So, more and more, and I'm still working on this as I think about the best tip for myself, it's stay in my lane of what I've chosen to be focused on in that moment. It doesn't mean that 5 years later I might not choose something else, but commit, trust yourself, listen to that inner voice, stay aligned, don't stray.
And I hear learn how to say no in there.
Well, yeah, the boundary portion. Yeah.
Right, right.
Learn one, learn how to say no and learn how to say yes to the things that you intuitively are hearing you should say yes to, but you're too afraid to say yes to. So you say yes to the things you wish you should say no to because it's easier. So yes and no. Yes.
Yeah,
Boundaries. Yeah.
and I knew you were getting it, what you were talking about was boundaries. So I was just like I was thinking about, people listening to this. So what does she mean by stray? Boundaries is what she means, y'all. Like, and
Yeah.
get good at it, right? It's a survival tactic, I think.
I think it's true in my home and keeping it organized. I think it's true in my mind and keeping it clean and clear and decluttered. I think it's true in my relationships. I think it's true spiritually. I know I can't receive clear intuition and understand in my heart how to create boundaries and not stray if I am not taking care of the mind body. This vessel cannot receive higher level intuition and be a great member of a community or a fantastic collaborator or somebody that knows who the right person is to put together with someone if I'm not whole and taking care of myself, which means I have to also not stray and put up boundaries for myself. Say no to that glass of alcohol, or say no to staying up too late, or say, yes, you better get your butt in the gym, right? So that braiding and that intertwining of that really up levels your ability to be whole in yourself and then shine even brighter in a place of community where you get to be in great service. So it's hard to decouple those things, right? And yes, you're right. It's boundaries. And that's not always an easy path, but it's worth the work.
So I know this next topic is close to your heart. And so I can't wait to kind of hear what you have to say about it. But when I positioned the company as one that gives back, things shifted. The energy shifted immediately, but lots of things shifted. So our
Mhm.
one of our nonprofit partners, the Inkwell, is a powerful force in the way that I do business. We're partnering with them for this 100th book celebration, you guys. Grab your ticket. If that's the reason you buy it, hallelujah, because you're going to be helping me support my nonprofit partner. But what happened for me though was the vision got bigger, it was plumping up, and my why shifted and
Mhm.
evolved into something that really
Mhm.
like 10x'd my vision. So
Mhm.
I want to hear Colleen's version of like, why is the give back important in terms of positioning your business?
I can't not give back. So I know that's not the answer you're looking for, but when I became more aware of myself, like that I could live in the moment and have a choice of how I wanted to be present or experiencing life, the level of compassion that I had, the level of gratitude that I had was exponential. And I actually think a lot of my charitable or um, give back pieces really come from the deep gratitude that I have to live this life, breathe every day, have something to eat. And yes, that is anchored in a childhood trauma where I didn't have something to eat, and people showed up for me. So I find the more present I am, the more gratitude I have. And the more gratitude I have, the more I look at others and think everyone's entitled to that wholeness. And so my level of enriched life is you get what you give. And so if what I want is compassion and community and a life that I get to be present in and love and enjoy with wholeness and safety, I have to give that. And so I give that mainly through making sure my home community that I grew up in has food, has heat. And I know that I don't necessarily get a direct gift back from that. It's not like I gave you a potato and you gave me potato salad, right? It's not that type of direct thing. But I know energetically my life has been up leveled. I know I'm healthier. I know I have greater energy. I know I ripple a brighter light because I'm getting so much back from that giving. And
Yes.
why not give from the heart? Why I don't, why choose the ick when you can choose the yes? Why choose that way? And I think it's really that basic of a question is if you get a choice to love and support or feel sticky and icky and complain about everything, which one makes you feel better? So why not choose the one that makes you feel better and then give some of that knowing you're going to get it back tenfold? So simply
Mm.
said, from a place of many, many lessons.
Yeah, I love it. And you guys take a breath, breathe in the manifesting energy right now of this. This is big potatoes, golden nugget for law of attraction. So,
Heck yeah.
yeah, right?
I'm
Like
in.
it.
I'm
Yeah, me
in.
too. I'm in. I
Whew.
am in.
Let me breathe that in again.
We were just talking before we got on the interview today about this dream retreat that we're brewing up in the Caribbean at the end of the year. And I have so much fun with Colleen in terms of like when you bring two visionaries together, like you can barely hear each other because we're just like, and then this idea and this idea. And I'm smiling because that energy is palpable and it creates worlds, y'all. Like, so, you guys know why I like hanging out with Colleen. And okay, I mean, the people on this visionary panel that we're going to have were invited because they think in a way that helps their clients' mindset, that helps them grow, learn, evolve, and transform. It's what we've been talking about today. Thank you for being someone in my life who has done that for me. The best coaches need and have great coaches, right? Yeah. So,
Yes.
what's one of the most powerful pieces of coaching you've ever received? Tell us about what that did for you.
Mm. You know, I have an amazing coach. I really have an amazing coach. All great coaches do, as you said. And there is a space there to feel heard. And I really think that when someone chooses to hold a sacred space, a vessel, a container for you where there is no judgment and you can show up in your own self, that truly, it really wasn't any particular thing. It wasn't a word, it was space. It was quiet. It was, I'm here just waiting for you. I'm meeting you where you are today. And every day, every moment, that's different. So, truly, the most powerful coaching experience that I've received from my coach is she's listening to me, like with her heart, and she's leaving space for me to fill it how I need to, right? She trusts I'm smart enough that I have my own answers, and she holds that vessel to help me co create that. Truly, you, anyone that's listening, can be an amazing coach to anyone by simply holding space and listening. So, yeah, it's sacred space and listening for sure.
Colleen, how do people work with you? What are you up to?
Oh, I'm having all kinds of fun. Thursday mornings, I have a women's meditation at 8:30. The first and the third Monday at noon Eastern time, it's all Eastern time. I have a sacred spaces community that meets. Those are all just spaces for people to come together. Um, I also have a coaching business. I have a program where I work with people for 12 to 24, or what you name the number of weeks. And you can find me at colleenaviscoaching.com. Um, I love to connect. You can have no reason why you want to connect with me and call.
Love it. Um,
Please call
I
me. I love because
she's
I
serious,
mean it.
y'all.
Like, yeah, like I'm like, please call me because it's the one person that lands up going, oh my God, she's serious. And then they're brave enough to call me. And I'm telling you, magic happens. Magic for
Thank
me and we it's just great.
thank you so much for what you do in the world. And
Thank
thank you for
you.
being here and being my friend and my partner with this celebration and basically everything. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Yeah.
I love you too. And I'm going to do a shout out right back. If you are waffling and not thinking about supporting this amazing woman who has a lot of magic and a lot of sparkle and a lot of wisdom ready to share and celebrate, please put that away and grab a ticket and support the charity that she supports, support the people that are brave enough to show up because it really is going to be a really fun time, a beautiful community because of the heart and soul and spirit that Laura brings to everything she touches. So thank you.
Thank you, Colleen. If you guys can't already tell, this is going to be way more than a
Yeah.
celebration. Oh, this is,
Sorry.
she's crying, you guys. Oh my gosh.
I always cry.
This
I
is
feel a lot of things.
as do I, as do I. This is way more than a celebration. It is a generous community of badass visionary people. So you might have heard something today that resonated with you. Maybe you have a question. Maybe you need the support. You heard her say, "Call me," right? So drop down into the show notes. I've got the links. Go explore Colleen's world. Please buy your ticket. We hope to see you at the Brave Healer Productions 100th book celebration, networking, and give back event. Get ready for your party box, your professionally moderated breakouts, writing and art exercises. We're going to have a best hat contest. Our visionary and multi-book lead author panels are going to inspire the you know what out of you. We're going to have discounts on publishing projects and other crazy, amazing things. And of course, Kyle Cease is keynoting, y'all. So we're going to have a blast. Come check it out. Links down below. Lastly, everyone, remember your words change the world when you're brave enough to share them. So it is time to be brave. See you next time.